to my Audi. Last time I said it went viral. I don't with nobody, and I don't with you, them, her, and him too. Cause don't none of y'all know a thing about what I've been through. And all that superficial you love, I'm just not into. And when it comes to getting deep in this rap I've been to, like the don't push me, I ain't no killer, but you know the rest. You think I caught the Holy Spirit, how I'm feeling blessed. Ain't no contest that all this whack, it just ain't no test. Step and get laid to rest, boy, step and get laid to rest. It ain't no S on my chest, but I'm still, while half of these still running. I learned everything I've attained and they steal from them. Like, I'm the man, used to call you a hater, you a got the check for 20 million right now when we might see everybody rocking my kicks, preaching positivity. I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost drowned. With rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost drowned. With rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. Never address me as Robert, unless it's by that De Niro. Far from a hero, I ain't never say my. I'm not defined by these clothes and zeros. It don't matter if you got $6.
The Palehose are one of the hotter teams in the league right now. And for more on that, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, this team is rolling of late, and they want to keep it that way. We've seen before how a hot club becomes increasingly dangerous as they continue to reel off wins. Let's see if this runaway train will pick up even more steam by coming out on top again in this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Standing in, Eloy Jimenez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there. Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So here's Daniel Palka now as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-for-2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Drilled to the right side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 7.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where was the line.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The relay. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Well, there you go. Another hit surrender. And I think he's just run into a wall out there on the mound. These batters aren't looking like they're getting fooled anymore.
Now
here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Into the box, John Jay. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitter. Digging in, Kristen Stewart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
The left fielder.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Swung on but fouled off to the left. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Digging in now, Nico Goodrum. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now to the plate, Jacoby Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Jay is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Tigers. 6 innings are in the... Settling in now, Yoan Moncada comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Yoan Moncada.
First offering on its way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Boom goes the dynamite.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
The first baseman, Jose.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Hard hit to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Now that designated hitter.
So striding in, Yonder Alonso. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Harrison. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now batting, Eloy Jimenez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. Leading off the inning, Ronnie Rodriguez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, It was just a little out of the zone.
There to take it is Jay, and he's got it for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in. Josh Harrison, who's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second home run of the game, as we are all tied at 5. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
A ball and no strikes. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting,
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, he's got 3 base hits in 19 tries. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all tied 5-5. Stepping in, Daniel Palka. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Now the 1-0. That's popped up. Rodriguez over to his left. He's got it 1 away. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Rodriguez comes up with it on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Next is Chicago.
Now in the box, Wellington Castillo, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Swung on and belted. A solo shot here to left, and this one gives him the lead. It's 6-5.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Blaine Hardy enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So just a one-hit. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, he's 1 for 2. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-2 is a sinker in the dirt. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. John Hicks becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
And this is taken in for the second out. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Nico Goodrum. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. In now is John Jay. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
John Jay.
This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Rodriguez is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Yohan Moncada will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue, here it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Stewart is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for the White Sox.
Ready once again, Jose Abreu. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
3-0 to him now. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Alonso.
So coming to the plate, Yonder Alonso. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 4. Abreu, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a liner. Foul. Heading out toward shallow right. Castellanos on the move. He slides and makes the catch. A beautiful play to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here. We'll take it. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. But guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Alex Colomé is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swinging a soft liner. Sanchez barehanded. It's there, and he's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The batter, number 1.
Josh Harrison stands in. 2 home runs all over to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the ninth. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happen.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and that swung on and missed for strike 1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base, and 2 men gone here in the ninth. Last breath for the Tigers. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Throw on to first. They'll take care of him, and the White Sox have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Wow, D-Roll, this red-hot ball club strikes again. They're so much fun to watch play baseball right now.
Yeah, no doubt. Another win, another boost to the confidence of this team. I'm excited to stay locked in on these guys and see how much further they can go with this impressive winning streak.
The White Sox have come storming out of the gate this season. And for more on this fast start, let's check in with our field reporter, Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, the organization was thought to be in rebuild mode, and that may in fact be the case. But don't tell that to these players. They have come out red hot in April, and they have got their fan base all charged up. Meanwhile, everyone else is wondering how long they can keep this run going. Right now, this overlooked club is looking like a contender.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping into the box, Yoan Moncada. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3. And the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Chicago, the designated hitter.
Here's Yonder Alonso. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. And that misses inside. 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Swing and a miss. 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Mullins, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More 2. Digging in, Jesus Sucre. It was a walk in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Rio.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And it's quickly 0-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
But a little unlucky there as it's hit right. Pedro Araujo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38.
Stepping up now, Daniel Palka. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rickards on his horse. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. One and one the count to Wellington Castillo. One and two to the White Sox catcher Araujo, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a second-year big leaguer. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Yolmer Sanchez would be next. Four runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Fouled off. Once again, a 3-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and VR will look this one in to retire the side. Ready for another chance? Joey Rickard 0 for 2
Leading
for him to this point.
Orioles, the right fielder,
Jace Fry goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now
he's ready. Here's the first offering.
Number 57.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Count is 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Stepping into the box, Cedric Mullins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he takes ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Full count now for the Orioles center fielder. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. First pitch coming, here it is.
Second baseman.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ties him up for a swinging strike.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And he fouls this one off. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts in this. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Yolmer Sanchez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Line towards center field. Mullins is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, John Jay. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pitch is popped up. Ruiz shading to his right, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Line drive to center field. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Strike one to start the at-bat. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mullins sprinting after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Striding in to start the ninth, Mark Trumbo, and they'll need him to get something going here. Alex Colomé enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 48, Alex Colomé.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's one down now. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Last time through was a base hit. And that's dead center for strike one.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. In the past against Alex Colomé, just 3 for 14. He's taken him deep once. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So now stepping in, Jesus Sucre. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Sucre.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. A solo shot here to left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over. So a club that's been surprising us with their early success will take something of a rare loss in this one.
Yeah, just couldn't get it done today, Matt. But what this team has done so far this year is certainly exciting. It's great for the league, and I hope this loss just goes down as a minor bump in the road.
Yeah, we're going to see more and more as this season progresses of who this team really is. They've been a bright spot so far, though. Get out of my way, I'm like
at a supersonic speed. I got what you want. I got it. I got what you need. I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues. Alright. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greats. Oh, it's the real thing. Got the heart of a lion.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show.
Now
You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Yonder Alonso may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Yohan Moncada will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 10, Yohan Moncada.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Mancini going back on it to the track, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Aston Martin, push button motor, Migo on the ice. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You boys dirt. Larry Bird, Saint Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. Turn around and throw it in reverse. DB11 is a verse. It goes skirt. Keep up, drop up, riding shotgun like she Kurt. Weaving through the traffic with my in a purse. In a Saint Laurent straight jacket. If I crash, I go berserk. Overseas, I need a visa. Breezing in the visa. Try to see me when I'm speeding. You get burned. And my she's a diva. Purdy like Lupita. Peter Piper, pick up, make my millimeter. Chilling on the chain, but the seats is heated. Shawty wanna race like a beaver. Leave it. Spent 3 G's on the sneakers. Like 3 stripes in the slash. I'm undefeated. Rick Owens, I'm tiptoeing. Push button, Kim Jong. Roll through, looking so cool in the old school like Vince Vaughn.
The Palehose are trying to snap out of a slump they've been in of late. And for more on that, here's Heidi Watney. Heidi?
Matt, this team has been in a really tough stretch of late. They were able to get a win in their last outing, and as one player told me, they want to keep that sweet taste in their mouth. He said making it 2 in a row here would go a long way towards turning the corner from that rough patch and maybe getting things going back in the other direction. Let's see if they can get the job done.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping in ready for another shot, Adam Engel. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. First pitch of the at-bat. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Garcia aboard here at first with nobody out. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And he is out trying to take third on the hit and run. What a throw.
Clearly should have been content to just move up 90 feet on the hit to right, but they were thinking first to third all the way. The right fielder came up and delivered a seed to third to get his man. Not a real tough throw, but it was a good one.
Devers is over to take a look at it. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Runner at first here, one man out. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Up next for Chicago, Tim Anderson. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. One and 0. Here it is. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Here it is. Taken, called, strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The White Sox down to their last strike. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, these guys had hoped registering back-to-back wins might help jolt them out of their recent slide, but they failed to get it done. And you have to start to wonder if this puts them right back in the weeds, Dan.
Yeah, this is a group looking for answers, D-Row, and they certainly didn't find any today. Hey, it's not easy to turn momentum around when you get going in the wrong direction. These guys need to keep grinding until they can string some wins together.
And guys, Yonder Alonso is a guy whose contributions to this team cannot be understated.
No doubt, Matt. He's not considered a superstar in his team, but he's a veteran who brings a lot to the table. If he could have one of his better years at the plate, it could go a long way in helping this club go where they eventually want to get, and that's to the postseason.
Here's Yonder Alonso, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Yonder Alonso.
Hey, let's go.
First delivery to him on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1 offering. This is in the air out to right field. Naquin's on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. A man left for the...
Hey, get a good one here.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox. Yonder Alonso flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Lindor trying to get there. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the out.
Now at the plate, Yonder Alonso. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
1-1 the count now.
Drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center. Stepping in, Yonder Alonso. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Yonder Alonso. He went deep last time up.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Here it comes, 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Line drive to center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. Something of note from this one, guys. Alonso had just 1 hit in the game, but that 1 hit went out of the yard.
Yeah, Matty, he gave the fans a thrill with that one, and it's always a huge confidence boost when you're able to take one deep.
Hey, you ready? Hey, grab that right there. Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Are you ready? You know what time it is, right? They don't want us to make it, so it's time to take it. Rhyme with them elves, it's time to see who be realer. Unloaded, empty the on them, make sure these people feel it. I'm shooting like Reggie Miller. Don't move or I'ma hit you. Pepper, toe to toe, yeah, I call it Thriller Manila. Scope on them, trim them with this picture, hit you from distance. We came out the trenches with the stitches, God is my rod. When I gotta get that first one shot before that trip from hit me. I ain't gotta worry about looking back with my squad with me. Are you ready? Is you ready?
The White Sox have been wreaking havoc on their opponents so far this season. For a word on that, let's go down to the field with Heidi Watney.
Matt, coming into the season, we all thought this organization was in rebuild mode, but it seems they may have caught lightning in a bottle. Now, despite the hot start, there are still many skeptics out there who are insisting this team will eventually fall back to earth. As for these players, they don't seem to be bothered by any of that talk. They say they're just going to keep doing the things that have gotten them to this point.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit out towards second. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. The 2-0 is taken, strike one. Hamilton, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Center fielder, number 1. Greg
First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And here's Jay to put it away, and that's out number 2.
The batter.
Striding in once again, Tyler Naquin. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Indians. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yonder Alonso. He'll lead things off in the pale hose half of the 6th. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall in right field. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
He's set and the pitch. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So striding in, Daniel Polko, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll leave this mess with the bullpen as 3 runners are his responsibility. Allen has it in his tracks. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. And their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Naquin's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
The batter, number 5.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yomer Sanchez. Ball 1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the end. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 6 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Now the 1-0. High and deep to right. Hooker going back on it at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track. So the batting order turns over now and set to go John Jay. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Into the box now, Yoan Moncada. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To his left, Mora. And there are 2 away now. So 2 away here as the Sox bat in the 7th. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. On the ground to third. Ramirez is there on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is. Here's Hanley Ramirez, and this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
But no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here now is Jake Bowers. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 6 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Popped him up. Casilla over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Plawecki. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for a hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Here's Max Moroff standing in as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Waiting on it is Jimenez. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Oliver Perez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Oliver.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yonder Alonso. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First pitch on its way. Soft liner to the left side. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. And now a pitch on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bowers on the move. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Leury Garcia will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the White Sox, number 28, Leury Garcia.
And a ball 1-0. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. The 1-2. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Ramirez is there. 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Comes set. The 0-1.
1-1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Yuri Garcia will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Now at the plate, Greg Allen. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, the third base.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Two and 0.
2-0.
From the wind, the 2-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. From the windup, the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. He's through first and hustling for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Francisco.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Casilla. And that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Wellington Castillo. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First offering on its way. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Allen is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start tonight.
The batter, number 5.
So striding forward now, Yolmer Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. hit in the air to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next to Chicago.
In now is John Jay. The matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. He's 2 for 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Bowers has a play, and no problem with that one as we are headed. So now Carlos Santana, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Hanley Ramirez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. And that's over, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Striding in for the Indians, Jake Bowers. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very
good. Right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Adam Simber comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Adam Simber.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. First pitch on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. To his right, Lindor. And that's the first out.
Now batting.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 0-1, here's the pitch. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Yonder Alonso is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 offering. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Naquin is there to make the catch, and that means we've got Coming to the plate now, Kevin Plawecki. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Kelvin Herrera jogs in from the bullpen, and it'll be the closer's job to try to keep this ball game tied here in the 11th. No balls and a strike to count. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Kevin Plawecki becomes the first out of the inning. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written the K next to his name in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Here's the 3-0. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turn to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they're held in. Now at the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He singled his last time up.
No fielder, number 74.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses ball 1. A ball and a strike. So 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice to see this guy stay within himself and get a base hit to start off the bottom of the 11th right here. Usually guys try and come outside their pay grade. Not the case here. Pass the baton mentality. Let's see if he scratches one across.
Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Allen. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
The 0-1 lifted out towards straightaway center field. Allen moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in the bed next the catcher Wellington Castillo. Here's the first pitch, and he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. The 0-1 offering, and he lays off for ball 1. Popped up. Santana waits on it, and the inning is over. White Sox. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin.
Leading off for the Indians.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Tyler Naquin.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. This is skied into short left center. Coming in is Jimenez. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. And that misses 1-1. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, he's only 1 for 10. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Yanked fouled off to the right. Set to deal on 2-2. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Jose Ramirez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Weakly hit to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Striding into the box, Carlos Santana. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
1-1 to count. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jay on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Neil Ramirez will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Ramirez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
In the air, down the line in left. Running hard, he's digging for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 2-0. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Well, this is lined into left center, and it's going to get down out there. And they're going to walk off as winners here in 12 innings.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
So another big win for a team that just continues to defy expectations, guys.
Matt, at this time of year, skeptics love to try and doubt the validity of an upstart team like this one. These guys just continue to flourish in the face of that, and for me, it's just the best kind of story in baseball.
Amen. This team just seems unfazed by all of their detractors, and to me, it looks like they're having a lot of fun doing it, too.
Side of the bed, cooler than the other side of the pillow, yeah. Act a fool cause there's nothing to prove because the proof is in the pudding, do tell. You hell, two worlds collide, make tell, make why, create a family all by choice. And when you're mad at me, I lower my voice, grab my keys, iceberg slim, put you on freeze, walk off like a grab my put it in the wind, I'ma blow till you simmer down, get her done. Too much fun to be had instead of arguing, hun, I'd rather be up in them, nah, I'm just playing but I'm serious, Ring around the rosy, got a pocket full of dough, buy you anything and take you anywhere you wanna go. Plenty fish out in the sea, but I keep throwing you the line. Go and do it for me, baby. Do it, baby. One more time. Baby, if you keep doing what you're doing to me, I'll do what I'm doing to you, girl. Doing it, I do it should be. You can do it, baby. If you keep doing what you're doing to me, I'll do what I'm doing to you, girl. Doing it, I do it should be. You can do it. Ain't nothing left for me to say but what it do, ski. What it do? I'm down, you down, we up. This is slippery slow. When I need hope, I'm truly on board. Got a love connection on need. You can catch us in our sunset years. We be swinging on the Porsche, or better yet, I'm in the Ferrari, and baby girl gon' push the Porsche. We don't do this for no IG. It's to the dirt with no divorce. Stay the course. Big mama taught me to put that work in, but no days off. G, you can't force it. Be organic. Sit back and sow the seeds. You planted that. Ring around the rosy, got a pocket full of dough. Buy you anything and take you anywhere you wanna go. Plenty fish out in the sea, but I keep throwing you the line. Go and do it for me, baby. Do it, baby. One more time. If you keep doing what you're doing to me, I'll do what I'm doing to you, girl. Doing it, I do it should be. You can do it, baby. If you keep doing what you're doing to me, I'll do what I'm
Melo made it right. I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day, I'm now my family. I got 3 with me, they want the baguettes on their neck. I was made inside the projects, I got on my set. I was really on the floor, then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had to dodge no I just might cop demon. I'm shopping at Neiman's, balling every season. Feeling like I'm dreaming, shining every weekend. All they know is that I was broke, then I got a brand new coupe. Louis V's on my shoes, and all my by the tubes. First time in B12, she was hanging at the roof. My VV's ice cream, I didn't even have to scoop. Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'ma set the mood. I seen his mane, looking at my neck, ooh. I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day, I'm now my family. She just popped it, they wanna see how the vet feel. Fiji on my rollie, make her wanna have some for real. Tennis chain, my neck on chill. I ain't had to go get no deal. Last month I spent 100,000 on the closet. I bought the penthouse just to handle my. Got the new crib, my fresh out, he kept it solid. 20 bands on me, can't even fit inside the wallet. Time ballin', 13 on me like I was Harden. Yeah, no Richie, I might take my ride through the 6. I've been mixing my designers, I'm flies. I just talk about my lifestyle, I don't ride it. Ever since that jail cell opened up, I let these diamonds hit. Yeah, I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day, I'm now my family.
From the south side of Chicago, welcome to Whit Merrifield next to hit. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman with
first pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Harper, but this will land untouched.
7 o'clock.
Fastball just missed above the zone. Ruth has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Popped up. Thomas in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And that means J.D. Martinez gets hit with 2 outs as well. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
3-1 to Martinez. Rip toward the gap in right. This will kick up against the wall now. Chapman isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock.
The center fielder, number 11, A.J.
has a look. Now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Edmonds is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And now Bryce Harper. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A wind-up and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Striding in, number 26, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center. Pollock has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Toward his left is Simmons. Ready now, Jim Edmonds, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Edmonds.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Chapman will put this one away, and the side. At the plate, Benito Santiago. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The catcher, Benito.
0-1 the count. Now the 0-1.
Nope.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Line to the right side. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch. And he popped him up. Bryant into shallow left. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. In now is Andrelton Simmons. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him. Leading off the inning, Frank Thomas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a good throw gets him, one gone. In now, Christian Yelich.
The left fielder.
First offering on its way.
Yelich.
Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
2-2 the count. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So digging in now, Ben Zobrist. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Hal Newhouser, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hal Newhouser.
Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 6.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Merrifield.
There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. That's 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Chapman. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Liner towards second, and nothing will come of the 2-out double. Digging in, Chris Bryant, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The third baseman, Chris.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike now to Bryant. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And That's down into left center for a base hit. Into the box now, Javier Baez. He's set. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
The pitcher.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And no one will get this one. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Bryant at second. Baez on at first with nobody out. Full count, 3-2. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Bryant is on his way home. He comes across to score. We're all square at 1 apiece. Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fouled away. Comes set, and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Stays alive, still 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. The tag, and he is out on the first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Now digging in to try it again. Number 26. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge double play to settle everybody down right now. Giving up a few early runs. Let's see if he can get out of this inning and regroup.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line towards center field. Pollock is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, J.D. Martinez. And they'll need him to get something going here. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this one is gone. A home run. So the bases are clear now.
Number 11, A.J.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. No outs, nobody on. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Harper to the track, to the wall. Gone! Standing in, Benito Santiago. A base hit in his first trip.
Benito Santiago.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's Baez. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Anthony.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Into the box, Andrelton Simmons. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he pops it up. Here comes Yelich. He gets there, and that's the second out. Standing in, Whit Merrifield, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is. Digging in now, Jim Edmonds.
Leading off for Las Vegas.
Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2-1 to Edmonds. And that misses here as they fall behind Edmonds now 3-1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Full count now, 3-2. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
The count now at 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Pollock is there. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. And he takes ball 1. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Two balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. It's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-1. Lifted the other way to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Gomez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. A swing
and a miss. That retires the side. Digging in, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Now batting, third base.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base. Well, 2 straight.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Settling in now, Javier Baez.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop, Javier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Baez.
And it's fouled away. Base is empty here with nobody out. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he misses it. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So here now is the pitcher, Babe Ruth. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Martinez makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. Now a throw to first, but he gets back in time. Great base running as he's able to avoid getting doubled up on the hit and run. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
26.
Digging in once again, number 26. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Baez is off at first with 2 away. And he misses with it. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Gomez will make the catch, and the inning is over. Now batting, A.J. Pollock. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The catcher, number 9.
Now to the plate, Benito Santiago. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Anthony Rizzo.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 front.
And he struck him out. Now in the box, Jim Edmonds. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Jim Edmonds.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Hops this one up. Simmons into shallow left. He's there and records the first out. Stepping in, Frank Thomas. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
And he lays off again, ball 3. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And that's in there, base hit. So coming to the plate, Christian Yelich. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it. 2 gone. Throw back to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ready once again, Ben Zobrist. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in, Chris Bryant. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. So a new pitcher coming on now as the right-hander Eric Gagne gets the call here. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Swing and a miss for strike one. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Lorenzo Cain will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Lorenzo Cain.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Two and 0. Swing and a liner. Foul. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Stepping up now, Carlos Gomez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. No balls and 1 strike. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. He's safe at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th. Ready for another chance? Matt Chapman. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A dive, but he's back. First offering on its way. Right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And some trouble now in right field. The relay. The tag, and he is out at second. So a runner at third. 2 men are out. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. No balls and a strike to count.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Craig Stammen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So stepping in, Javier Baez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. Reined in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Ken Griffey Jr. will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. That misses. 1-2. One out, nobody on. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made out there, but he can't make the catch. Oh, and he misses it.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
Griffey takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate. It's now 5-5.
The top of the line. Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
The 0-2 delivery. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, but that'll be off the right field wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in the switch hitter, number 26. Switch hitter. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. On a line, that's a base hit. Puffle rounds third and is digging for the plate. Poor base running there. Got him caught the hot box between first and second. And they will tag him out between first and second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a slider. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
2-1 pitch. A knuckle curve swung on and missed. 2-2. To short, hit hard. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as this. Nate Jones has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. He's set and the pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Benito Santiago, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pollock at third with nobody out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He is hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 the count. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Ground ball right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to the plate. Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. In there, now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he's called out on a close play at third. The 0-2. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. Now at the plate, Frank Thomas. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
The first baseman, Frank.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Toward his left is Simmons. Riding in once again, Christian Yelich. He flew out in his last at-bat. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. So striding in, Ben Zobrist. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Unbelievable! A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The next 3-2. Takes this the other way to right. And this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to. Charlie Blackmon is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Whit Merrifield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Blackmon, the runner at third with no outs. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Carlos Gomez, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Thomas is over, and he puts it away for the first out. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Carlos Gomez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around them. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. In to score, the runner from third. At the plate, Matt Chapman. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Josh Hader gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Popped him up. Number 26 over to his left, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Here now is our final line score. First.
Yeah, bounce, bounce. My boy, my boy, my boy, my boy, my boy. Yeah, man. Hey, look, yo, okay. Concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top in that hole. Like, baby, we're the egg. Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I get back, I hate. Poof, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating, my guy? You bought her come beg or something. She come and play with your heart. I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught blow like a cardigan sweater. Call it whatever you want. I got my revenue up in Beverly Hills. My ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. So they want for Lauren, been the same one. I came up in them go-go's, most of them was afraid of. Now, mo say that. Now, mo